Hello, everybody, and welcome to something new we're going to try to do for the Blue Screeners. It's Sean and Branden. We're going to try to do a kind of weekly update just to kind of talk about what we're going to put out this week, what you can expect on some of the series we have running. And to kind of accompany that, we're just going to kind of play some chill games. We're going to start with Battlegrounds, Hearthstone Battlegrounds. I used to play this game a lot, but I haven't played it at all this season, as you can tell by my terrible ratings. So I'm just going to play a little bit, and Branden and I are going to kind of talk about what we're putting out right now. So,
Yep.
Brandon, what have you been doing this week? What do you see yourself recording and putting out?
Well, I definitely want to work on Half-Life. Uh, I don't think I'll be able to finish it this week, but maybe next week would be nice. I probably have I'm a little over halfway done with it, maybe ish. Probably like 20 episodes in total, give or take, maybe 18. Who knows?
Totally forgot
Um,
to turn on my deck tracker. Let me do that.
I also would like to continue working on my Dark Souls magnum opus edit. But I don't know how much my concussed brain can take at that. So we'll see. I also had another video idea. I can't remember what it was. Um, but what about you?
Second, I had to get my deck tracker set up. Okay. You can tell I haven't played Hearthstone in so long because I don't have my deck tracker or anything like that set up to be used. Let me look at this. You haven't played Hearthstone in a ton, so you probably don't know anything of like what the current meta is.
Yeah, it's been a
No
long
worries though.
time.
I don't really know what it is either, so this is probably going to be a bad game for me, but my MMR so low, it probably won't matter. But in terms of what I've been doing, I've been playing a lot of Europa Universalis 4 with the guys, with Robbie, Garrett, and then Michael hasn't made a video yet, or been in any videos, but he's also been playing some Europa with us. So we're going to have a lot of that come out. It's going to be probably at least 6 days of Europa this week with a multiplayer game we played, which is kind of fun. It didn't
Nice.
go too smoothly. We had a couple hiccups there, but that should be a fun thing to
Yeah.
record and put out. And then in terms of series that have already been going on, I've been doing my World Conquest in Vicky 3 as the USA. I'm all caught up with what's live right now is all I have recorded, so I have to actually record some more of that, and I'll probably do some of that off after I get off work this week and kind of in the days off. But should have that returning next week if anyone enjoys that.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of what they're enjoying, I'm very curious. You know, because I haven't been checking the channel recently because of how sick I've been. Um, have you seen anything? Because we hyped up Robbie. We hyped up Robbie, and now he's been making videos. Has
and
any viewers been like, "Oh my
and
God,
now and
he's
now do you
nothing like he was spoken about"?
yeah, underwhelming disappointment,
Yeah.
all of those could be used to describe that man.
Oh, poor Robbie. Yeah. Um, maybe I can try and get in touch with James or Tony, see if they have any free time this week to make a video or two as well.
Yeah, what kind of
Which
games do they like to play? I mean, I don't think Tony's appeared in
yeah.
anything on the channel. Neither is James. You just added him like literally
Uh
this morning, talking
yeah,
about
this morning.
getting him involved.
So Tony, he likes more fighting games, a lot of Smash, um, and some more thinking games, and he wants to get into like the Soul series, which is I'm really excited for. But he's very willing to just do anything. He's very willing to try. I believe he was saying how he was wanting to get into like Europa kind of games, like strategy games. Um, not sure. But he's very busy. He's extremely busy. Um, and just dealing with school and dealing with just trying to figure things out with himself and his future plans and whatnot. So I'm not trying to rush him or pressure him. Now James, uh, we've been friends
Jesus
for a bit.
Christ.
He's what?
Nothing. I'm just looking at what's going on in the game right now.
he I don't know of a specific genre he plays a lot of, but me and him have played Resident Evil games. We've completed 4 Resident Evil 5. We played together Resident Evil 5, and we started Resident Evil 6 together. Uh, and he also loves Left 4 Dead, and I know you love Left 4 Dead, so it'll be absolutely something we will play together. Like he's on Left 4 Dead right now as we are
Oh,
recording this.
I love Left 4 Dead.
Um,
It's so good.
the
So
thing
good.
though is he's in Scotland for school.
Oh, is he from
Studying,
the
studying.
U.S.?
Yeah. He's studying abroad right now.
Some.
Which is really cool.
I work with somebody who's in Scotland right now in my
Have a good battle, friend.
my job. He's from Arkansas originally, so he doesn't have like a deep Scottish accent, but he's in Scotland.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, and
Your minions really pulled their weight.
he's kind of like Tony, where he's a bit, chill and laid back, and likes to talk deep, but also he loves to dick around and have fun. So, he's a great guy. You talked to him a couple times. I think once you start talking, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I talked to you that one time."
I remember what I did this morning, let alone what I did earlier. I also need to, okay. I'm so bad at this new meta in this stuff. Like I just don't know
mhm.
what the proper thing. I know because you have these quests now in Hearthstone where you have to like do certain things and you get um special things from them.
Let's
I'm just
step up our
playing
game.
really fast because we have a DC in our low tier battleground game, so I'm trying to get up to my tavern level really fast. I'm thinking I'm gonna play
Makes
Quillbore
sense.
here because that's what my quest leads me towards, and all the good Quillbores are in 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Then there's the
I
Charl.
very briefly played when Kobor was added. Before that, I had taken a long break, and I still have not played since.
I've been watching. The reason I wanted to play this for this kind of episode is that I've been
Keep up the
on
momentum.
my free time during my job. Sometimes, whenever I'm just sitting there coding, I'll put something on, and I've been watching some of my favorite streamers play like Hearthstone and things like that. So I got the urge. But now that I'm sitting here playing, I realize I haven't learned anything from those watching. I'm just kind of like watching for the sake of watching and not actually like learning.
Yeah.
So we'll see how terrible
Oh.
I am.
That looks like an interesting attack animation.
Going out there.
Really, like different than what it used to be.
Okay, I'm actually going to be strong here now because I got this guy.
Now James also likes Dark Souls, which is goated because he's the only person I can actually have a conversation with about Dark Souls.
Yeah,
But
you
he
have a
hasn't
friend
played.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't actually play that much though. He's played them, but not played them. So it's kind of like a surface level conversation about it, but it's still like he understands.
Well, Brandon, the way you play Dark Souls is that you have like a shrine in your room for Dark Souls, and then you wake up and you do your daily devotion of playing for 30 minutes, and then
yeah.
before you go to bed, you do your daily prayer of playing for another 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing my shirt, my shirt I made right now.
Yeah,
the
I'm
Dark,
pretty sure
Dark
if
Side,
like the
so.
studio that ever makes those Souls games closes, Brandon might not survive. Like he might have a
No,
heart attack
no.
upon hearing the news and
No.
just like die clutching his chest. Like that's how.
Don't speak ill of Miyazaki. Now, I will say what's interesting. I actually want to spread the word. There's
The good
I
word.
saw on YouTube there is a mod for Dark Souls 3 that actually incorporates all of the Souls games into it, and it's like a complete rework. And it plays off of Demon Souls Nexus teleportation. It's called Archstone, Dark Souls Archstone, and it's a mod. And if anyone even remotely likes the Souls games, go check it out and go support them. They've been working on this for years now, and it looks like better. It's a mod, right? And it's for free, but it looks better than like 90% of the games I've seen recently. Like, it's insane. Um, so yeah, go check that out. Back to Hearthstone though. I see you're starting to get some boars going.
Yeah, I need to get more battle
How's your
cries.
quests?
It's not going too well. I need to. It's turn 7. I don't have my quest done, and it would. I would be doing so much better if I prioritized the quest. But again, this isn't my second game I've played in this season. Even though the season's almost over, it's the second game I've actually played. So I don't expect too much from me here. Also, I sold my guy trying to get a tier 5 minion. I'm realizing if we're gonna record Hearthstone in the future, I'm gonna need to change my setup because you can't see my overlay that I'm using with my current recording setup.
Yeah.
But there's 2 cool
I
boars.
can't see it
that are-
either.
Yeah, there's 2 cool wars in tier 5. It would be really nice to get.
If you share
Actually,
your screen,
I could, yeah, but I mean, I'm not
could see
gonna
it,
look too
but for
much at
recording.
Jack's tracker, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
He leaves it as more of a surprise whether or not I'm gonna actually win the fights that I'm in. So we'll see.
Have you considered playing standard or wild?
No, you're the only one who's ever been into those standard.
Yeah.
Keep up the momentum.
Not my
been a-
enjoyment there. That was really lucky that laid it all on the quill boars there. Oh, I'm losing this fight. Losing this fight hard.
Black hole in a lot of ranks. You go round and round and round. As you can tell, I have not slept in a while.
Yeah,
Top
Branden
tier
has
commentary.
currently been in a sleep deficit. He wakes up at 8 p.m. every day, and then today he's
Yeah.
doing the day where he tries to reset his sleep schedule, which is like a semi-annual occurrence for Branden. He does it
Yeah.
pretty frequently.
Well,
All right,
I would have had
Battle
it
Price.
fixed, but I'm having some responsibilities I have to be up at exact specific times for. That kind of messes up with my method of fixing my sleep schedule. So I've just kind of been like, it's
So I'm
been
gonna
weird.
Do this. Do this one. We sell it and do this one. Let's see what the tier. I should maybe done that on the light fag actually.
Oh,
Yeah, I got my quest done. That's what I'm delaying here. I'm trying to get my quest,
What'd you
and this will
get
give me
from the
good
quest?
tempo. Every turn, I'll get 2 random cool boar.
oh,
Right now, I'm kind of
Interesting.
playing for tempo here. You count as a cool boar, which could be nice here. I kind of want to keep you around.
hey, don't fuck up. Hope that's helpful.
Well, I'm gonna
What does your
tavern
hero
next.
power do?
So Cthulhu, it used to be every time you played the hero power, you'd give +1/+1 to number of times you play it. They changed him to where every turn it upgrades. The longer you have him, the better he gets.
Nice.
I've
were you
kind of
saying
not
now?
had the best game here, where normally you get like a good quest and you kind of play off your quests. I've not been doing that too well. So I'm
You're
gonna lose
also
to this
playing
pirate
rank
dude.
first. You were
Yeah.
saying you were gonna upgrade your tavern now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my tavern up, and then I'm gonna kind of sit on 5 for a little bit. There's nothing I really want on 6 other than Charl, or maybe Dark Gaze, because none of the other ones. Well, there's Tea Master, but I'm not playing a Tier Master game. And this is a great time for me to actually push my tavern since we have Dead Guy Fight.
Is it
this
ever
also
a strategy to just never upgrade and just keep buying minions?
No. Never. Never.
Alright, it
Brandon.
sounds like a challenge for me. I'll only ever be able to use tier 1.
Next.
I'm never allowed to upgrade. And I'm gonna challenge. Oh, that's a challenge for you.
I should have gotten the other guy there. I've misplayed again.
I know what your next challenge is for the one series, whatever it's called.
Oh,
Double
double
Dare.
dare. We should need
Yeah.
to do one of those. We really do.
Yeah. Well, the whole party's here now, so we can very easily start doing them now.
This might be crazy what I'm gonna do. In fact, this is probably a direct misplay. I don't want my buffs to land on this guy because he's excel. These are the minions I'm gonna keep. Like I'm not gonna go. Okay. Okay, I know what I'm doing here. Okay. This is Walking Fortress. It's really good. It gives your minions, your top minions, +4/+4 at the end of every turn.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of good ways to get taunt now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for him and try to give taunt to a lot of the good minions. I'm Tavern 6 now, because I've gotten 2 dead guy fights, which is good. But I need to start actually building tempo here.
Like I said, you wanted to stay in 5.
I did, but I'm thinking I'm changing my mind because there's so many good tier 6s. And I'm thinking like this tier 6 right here is probably good enough to like win. And plus I got so lucky there.
Wow.
Like this is now
Some damage. You tread on sacred ground.
everything I have right now is now good enough. I'm just looking for the right Wilburs. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this because I'm gonna want to use it. Who is my kick? Who do I kick from this?
Beats me, dude.
Honestly, I know I just bought this guy, but he might be my kick. He lets me scale.
What would you trade him for? You don't have anything right now, do you? You'd want from that shop? Like,
This
to
guy's
buy?
gonna get swole. I want the Bristleback Knight. Bristleback Knight is a must. I'm gonna buy him.
That'll do some damage.
It's a question of what else I get rid of here.
What was that 2/6 do?
Whenever you play a blood gem on him, he gives everybody attack, which is what's kind of strong about him.
Oh,
So like
yeah, that's
I can
pretty good.
stack blood gems, and when I need to win, I just play all the blood gems on the 2/6 Quillbore. I'm thinking I might get rid of the Thorn Collar here. Yeah, he only does stuff when he dies. Get rid of the Thorn Collar.
No prisoners.
Okay, here's what we do. We want that. I think we kick Road Boar and we start playing this board as a taunt board.
I
Kick
always
Road
enjoyed
Boar.
playing taunt standard.
I think we're gonna taunt Bristleback. Yeah, we taunt Bristleback here. Do we taunt Bristleback?
I'm gonna need to hop on the standard and check out the expansions. So I've probably played like twice in the past 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't touched Battlegrounds other than this recording since, oh god, Dark Moon Fair, whenever that was.
That was a
I know it was a
know
while
when it
ago.
was, but I feel like that was Dark Moon Fair. I know I recognize the name for sure. Now what I missed was Blackrock Mountain when game was first coming out and like we were in high school. That was good old times.
Okay, I want this.
Ungoro
Who did I get?
and Streets of Gadgetzan. God tier.
Okay. Let's go ahead and taunt this guy. Reroll here. This guy's kind of amazing.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
What do I ditch? Need a buff slot.
I have an
Okay.
idea for you once you're done thinking.
Here's how we're
Down a
gonna do
minion
here.
and up a gold.
This is a decision that I don't know if is a smart one.
Negotiations, no prisoners.
And I want to go and just get this guy strong. I'm all over the place because I haven't because I'm just not used to any of the
Yeah.
metas here.
I can tell. But my idea is, in Hearthstone, there's always expansions, and you're always like, power creep and issues with that, and always feeling like you gotta get a different, it's just constantly changing. But then there's like wild, so there's standard, and then there's wild, and it's just like such a massive leap, right? It's just black and white, just super far in the opposite direction. So what if you made a card game like Hearthstone, except you can customize when you're making a deck and searching to play other people, a category of expansions you can pull from. Like they don't even have that in Magic. They have like the different time periods, and when they came out, I believe that's it. Maybe there's others. Poppy, I think. I don't know. But I think that would be interesting. Like have a little spin off and like make the game more focused around that
Buried
somehow.
abode, lost to death.
Would be interesting.
I don't think there's
Someone's
poison in this.
thinking, though.
I am so focused right now.
Yeah. I gotcha. I understand. We can talk about it afterwards.
It's got pirates. This is probably worthless. That would be my third and fourth taunt. This is so late to be buffing all my guys here, though.
Safety restrictions offline. Harvesting servos engaged.
Well, see how this goes. See
Did
how it
you-
goes.
Hear anything I said?
You're talking about a card game with a different kind of meta than you see in a lot of the frequent card games. I don't remember exactly what your meta you described was,
Yeah.
but
Because you know how there's wild and there's standard, and it's just so black and white. It's just like so many people, and me personally, don't want to get into wild because it's just like everything. I think it'd be cool to have a meta where you can choose which expansions are allowed. Like you make the deck, those are the expansions you use, and the other person can only use those expansions.
Okay.
To fight against you. You know what I mean?
yeah, I could see it. It's the problem there, I think,
Like
is that it
customers.
depends. It depends on how many expansions you have. Because the more expansions you have a lot more variables in like
Yeah.
the kind of service you need to provide. Like, if you have like 10
Balancing.
expansions and personally wants to play like a subset of those, you need a big player base. And then
Yeah.
from a game design, I just hit that guy for 41.
Damn.
Okay, I just need to keep getting stronger. These guys are useless. What am I looking for? Manted Queen is so strong, but it's not going to do anything for us. Nothing here does anything.
Right, the guy in last.
Last guy had pirates. None of this. I give another guy taunt, but that's kind of not good right now. Leroy could be good into this dude. Well, this is... I need a buff slot. That's my buff slot.
Here's a gold for the trouble.
I need something to end on. We're going to end on Leroy.
You're next.
Dragons, Quillboars. What these guys had. I'm going to take Leroy here. Keymaster Totaler is so good, but I'm not going to play that. Nog is not bad. We'll just throw in... Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I love. Kind of just need to buff, but I don't have a setup to super buff people.
I zoned out. Did you even play anything?
Not really.
It didn't
Kind of
seem
just
like it.
not really. I was looking for triples. I want to triple this walking forward because it's kind of worthless. And if I can get like a selfless hero,
Yeah.
I get really strong. I'm just hoping this guy. What does he have a big taunt? He does. He does have a big taunt. This is why we get Leroy. Sadly, though, the Terragosa is also massive.
But yeah, if any of you viewers were listening to my idea, have at it. And feel free to big brain it however you need to get it.
Do I have the stats to beat this guy? I don't think I do. Unfortunate. I was favored there. I was favored 64 to 25.
What the fuck?
Rat Damon Blast.
He had 1 health too.
That was so messy of a Hearthstone game for me.
Yeah.
I kind of like didn't have any direction because I have no use what the meta is. But anyway, that was our update for the week. We
Yep.
kind of got it all out in the first 5 minutes, and we just kind of chatted, which is fine.
like
But let us know if you like this kind of video where we kind of just give like an update and what you can expect for the week, and also let me know if you want to see me struggle in Battlegrounds, because Lord knows I could have room to improve. So if you like Battlegrounds, kind of like watch me kind of learn the meta,
Yeah.
let me know in the comments, and I'll look to see do more of this. But I need to definitely get some more under my belt before I consider myself as a Battlegrounds pro. That's way off in the future. But as always, we are the Blue Screeners, Sean and Brandon, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.